You know, we had a bird flu problem before. It came from China. Everybody blamed China. So China said, well, maybe we could come up with, some kind of cure if we work together, huh? So the United States Navy and China decided that we're going to work together. So China made a really big aircraft carrier. I said, well, China got a big aircraft carrier and we got a big space program. Well, the birds are having a problem finding a place to land, so we made a movie about the birds. The birds coming attacking everybody, right? So I go outside the other day and I see somebody throwing chicken to the birds to eat the chicken. I'm like, what are you doing? You're feeding the birds chicken. So Chinese people are like, we need more trees, man. My mom says to me, son, can you go get me one of those bamboo trees? I need one of those bamboo trees. I said, sure, I'll teach you how to use a bamboo tree. I said, there's some people out there, they need to know how to use trees too, properly. So again, I'm thinking like a spaceman, like a bird mouth, I just kind of reach down and I'm nibbling, they teach people to eat with chopsticks. A lot of people, they can't do that, and they say, we got a chopsticks, right? Maybe they control what they eat by planting more crops. That's some Chinese wisdom. I'm gonna say it. That's a Chinese wisdom, Like, we're trying to help out. Now, that's an example of signs, okay? Now, that can be controlled because somebody said, here's a sign, there you go. I'll tell you what can't be controlled. If I open up to a random page in this book, because books give education like a computer and digital electronics, I'll reach over to my Lifeline. I have a movie about Lifeline, say, hey, who did this and who did that? I need to call someone to find out. Right now, I got a Lifeline on my TV show. I'm set. I'll tell you who. So I sit down, I have a dinner with my good Chinese friends. I said I was gonna call my Chinese friends and we were gonna sit down and have a meal. So I go to my good Chinese friend, like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing great. He says, man, how about a chopstick thing? Remember you like our chopsticks? I said, yeah, let's do the bird mouth thing. Hey, it was spaceman. So I flip to a random page in the book. I sit down, everybody here saw me. They're freaking out now and they're leaving. Like, man, this is some doctor stuff. I gotta go. Some pretty cool stuff. This is gonna get weird. So we go chain link fencing. The prop plane, you go through bubbles of space and time, like hurricanes, tornadoes, will give you the weather system, and tell you about, different stuff. The pH balance done in a swimming pool is usually done with chemicals like the salt in the air. And we say at page 1010. Okay? Page 1010. And they go, man, that's not magic, is it? No, it's God. And we say, a shifting, adding, and removing weight. A pilot must be able to solve any problems accurately that involve the shift, addition, or removal of weight. For example, pilot may load the aircraft within the allowable takeoff weight limit, then find that the CG limit has been exceeded. CGI. The movies, CGI, space satellite stuff, But God stuff, really cool stuff. But we want to make everybody inclusive, so we make a N.A.S.A program that everybody's get involved with the Mars mission, I said, check this out. Then I flip open the Bible, because I said promises made, promises kept. Trump and Pence and Joe Biden and the new administration, all that stuff, right? Innocent as doves. You need a one-to-one with God. Here we go. You ready? Let me see if I can get this in here. A 1-to-1 ratio, okay? I go, well, if I look at it, or what I wrote, I'll put it on there for you so you see. Everybody can see. You remember Prince? This is what it sounds like when the doves cry, the diplomatic others, value education. Innocent as doves, man. In 2 Chronicles, you say 2020 vision, remember? Give thanks to the Lord, all capital letters. You know, lovers of what? Remember diplomacy? Okay? For his love of valuable education endures forever. Luke, like a Star Wars, man. Ronald Reagan, you remember? Luke 19, COVID-19. You see, both eyes, 45, okay? When just education started uniting systems, entering the courts, okay, of heaven, he began to drive out those who were selling. See, Trump and Pence whipping everybody back into shape. White House intelligent press. This is what it sounds like. LIKE, you know? Love intelligent kingdom education. Love of valuable education. Intel. Kingdom education. You see? Now, where you go fly high? You fly really high. You know, you don't need the drugs. You go ahead. Give me some God. He said, man, did you guys get that? So I put in a pilot manual. I'm making a special one. Okay, so you could be a reference. It says shifting, adding, and removing weights. Now you remember I said divisions are good for additions. If you divide things properly and value your resources in education, then you get more of an expansion. And an expansion that doesn't destroy things like a nuclear bomb, you know? And we say, to see, you know, the wisdom of Christ, you know, the cross, 2020 vision. Right here on a page 1010. You see? You put the 10s together, you get a 20 on that location. I told you, man, it's going to give you a 5. You look at a $5 bill, you look up in the light, you see a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5, and you get a 20, man. You get a 20 on that location yet? Top Gun Flight School. Told you. Remember to tell you again. I told you. You could be on the right, you could be on the left. If I need to smack myself again, okay, I talk to God. Brush the shoulders off, man. It's a NASA Mars mission, okay?